Hi guys, it's Jessica. Hope you guys are ready for a nice little maybe 10-15 minute practice. So this is my dog Lou. He will not leave me alone this morning, so he's going to be helping me and helping you. Um, so it's a good lesson in learning to just center and ignore things around you. So whether they're things, people, dogs, cats, whatever. So anyway, let's start off in a seated position. So just legs crossed. And I want you to bring your hands to your palms, close your eyes, and just begin some simple, deep breathing. So allow yourself to let go of the things that you're holding on, let go of the things distracting you, taking your mind away from your practice. Just allow yourself to be here and now. So really just start to feel the breath move all the way down to the very bottom of the pelvic floor, and then exhale as you squeeze the muscles to press the breath out. Inhale, feel like you're opening up. Exhale, press the muscles in as you lift the breath out of the body. Good. Now begin to open the eyes. And we're going to bring the hands to the floor in front of us, walk them forward, and come up onto your hands and knees. So I'm going to turn to the side now so you can see a nice side view of the practice. So as I'm here, I've got my hands directly underneath of my shoulders, my knees directly underneath of my hips, and my toes are pointed. You can tuck your toes under, whatever feels good to you. So I want you to draw the navel into your spine and exhale as you press the breath out and round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Really grow long from the fingertips all the way up to the shoulders. And then inhale, arch the back, lift the head, lift the tailbone. Try to lengthen through the back of the spine. So you don't want to crank the neck back. You want to lengthen. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, lower the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, round the spine. So we're going to do this a few more times, and I just want you to get used to breathing as you move. So you don't have to worry too much whether you're inhaling or exhaling. Just one movement to one breath. And that's all you need to do. Just be mindful of moving with your breath. Good. Then go ahead and come back to stillness. And we're going to press the hands down, tuck the toes under if they're not already, and press the hips up, lift the knees off of the ground, and come into our downward facing dog. Now again, with downward facing dog, like we talked about last night, you can have the knees bent. The heels do not have to touch the floor. What I want you to think about is being long from here all the way to here. So if you're here, your knees need to bend a little bit more so that you can stick your tailbone up and really press your hands forward. When you do that, it's going to press your upper body back. So see how I lengthen from here to here. So gaze is down at the toes and just find a few breaths here. So I know this is really going to work your upper body strength. Claw your fingers down into the mat and breathe. Inhale and look forward, and then start to walk your feet forward. Now, you can walk your hands back and then just walk up to the front of the mat. And just upper body hangs down. Exhale here, bend the knees, and just relax. Find evenness in all four corners of the feet. And then inhale, press the palms to the shins, and you want to look forward. Lift the heart center. So the back is really tight. You can go ahead and bring the hands up and just lift up a little bit higher. We want a nice flat back here. Good. Exhale, bring the arms out. Come all the way up to standing. Oop, I need to back up a little bit apparently. Inhale, reach up really tall, lift through the heart center like somebody's got a rope attached to your heart, and they're pulling it up. And then exhale, fold forward. Keep the knees nice and soft. Let the head drop down. Inhale, press the palms to the shins and look forward. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. We're going to step back to our plank. Remember that? Okay, drop to the knees. So you don't want your hips here. You want your hips here. So if you've got like a 90-degree angle in your hips, go ahead and just push your upper body forward a little bit. Take a deep breath in, press your chest up away from the floor. And then as you exhale, lift your tailbone up, look forward, keep those toes connected to the earth, drop the chest and the chin. So here you want to have feet, knees, chest, chin, and hands on the ground. So the elbows are lifted, hugging into your sides. Inhale, straighten your legs out, lower all the way down to the floor. Just roll your shoulders up and back, squeeze the legs together, and look forward so the head is lifted. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hands down, lift into a tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Remember to press the hands forward. That's going to let your upper body lift back. And ignore the dog. Inhale, look forward, and walk the feet up in between the hands. I'm sorry, he has really decided to position himself in front of everything. Let the head drop down. Inhale, bring the palms to the shins and look forward. And then exhale, fold forward. And then we're going to bring the palms together in front of the heart, prayer center. So your hands look like you're in prayer. Come all the way up as you inhale. Reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling. Lift the heart center. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, bringing the palms to the shins. Press the palms into the shins so you can really lift your heart. And then exhale, fold forward and step back to downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Knees can be bent. Press the hands forward. And then inhale, come into your plank. Drop down to your knees. Hug your elbows in. Exhale, lift your tailbone. Drop to the chest and chin. Inhale, lower all the way down. And then lift into that baby cobra again. Just lifting the heart and lifting the shoulders and lifting the head. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hands. Lift into downward facing dog once more. Take another 2 breaths here. And then as you inhale on your 3rd breath, start to walk the feet up in between the hands. Good. Keep the knees bent now, so we're going to bend them a little bit more and set the seat bones way back. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. The weight is in the heels. So you want to look down, make sure that you can see your toes. Lift your toes even. So if not, if the weight is in your toes, you want to just lift up and back. Bring the arms up. If you have shoulder issues, just bring your hands to heart center. So you don't want to lift your tailbone out like this. You want to kind of tuck your tailbone so it's pointing right down to the back of the mat. Good. And this is chair pose. So find a few moments of strength here. You'll really start shaking. This is your body waking up, saying hello, muscles. Good, and then exhale, fold forward. And this time we're just going to step back with the left foot. And turn that left foot down to the ground so the back toes are pointing to the front left corner of the mat. And then inhale, reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Right knee is bent, stacked. See how it's stacked right over top of my ankle. Really important to do that so that it protects the knee. Make sure that you're not gripping with the toes because that's going to put more forward pressure on that knee. So you want to kind of lift the toes up. Reach up, look forward, open up the heart, stretch and reach tall. Sink a little deeper into your hips. And then bring the hands down. We're going to step it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And walk the feet up in between the hands. Good. Come back into chair pose. And then exhale, fold forward. We're going to step back this time with the right foot. Drop the back heel down to the ground. Turn the back foot out 45 degrees so the front, the back toes are pointing to the front right corner of your mat. And keep the weight out of the front toes. Bend the left knee 90 degrees. Press down into the inner edge of that back foot as you sweep the arms up to the ceiling and look forward, reaching really tall, opening up the heart center. Take a deep breath in here and feel your strength as you reach your arms up. Your rib cage is opening. You're making room for a lot of breath. And then bring the hands down. And we're going to step the back foot forward. Good. Drop down to a seated position. Cross your legs. We're going to take the left hand, bring it to the outside of the right knee. Take the right hand behind you. Press down with both seat bones. So feel both seat bones pressing into the mat. You may need to lean back just a little bit. Be really tall here. So you want to press that back hand down, kind of like a second spine. So you're giving yourself a little bit of height. And then look over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Come back to center. Take the right hand, bring it to the outside of the left knee. And so this is my daughter and her friend who are now stalking me. Another lesson in just letting go. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh and take the left hand, place it down behind you and look over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in, exhale and release. See, there are things in life that we cannot control, so we can just control how we react to them. So I thought about yelling at them because they know not to come up here and yell, but I didn't because it's just, they're kids. What are you going to do? All right, so bring the legs together. We're going to lie down on the back. So I'm going to turn so you can see the side view. Palms down on the ground. You want to bring your feet as close to your bottom as you can. And press your hands down to the ground. Look up toward the ceiling and then inhale as you press your feet down. Press your hands down and arch your back as you lift your hips up. Make enough room in between your chin and your chest for like the size of a fist. So you don't want to crunch your chin in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. You're really feeling it on your backside and then exhale, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest, and then release them down to the ground. Let's take one more deep breath in. Close your eyes. And just notice how you feel now, and how different is that from when you began your practice. Now remember our mantra meditation that we talked about. So I want you to continue to lie down with your eyes closed, and I want you to think of that word, that phrase that you're going to repeat over and over in your head to help your mind anchor itself. So we're training our brain here to focus. So lie down, relax, take a few minutes in a quiet space if you can. This would not be ideal. So just lie down in a quiet space and just relax. Set a timer so that you can wake yourself up when you need to. But I want you to fully immerse yourself into repeating that word, that phrase, that affirmation to yourself over and over. Give yourself about 3 to 5 minutes or more if you'd like. So anyway, namaste. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at hpy@comcast.net. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.